Cesc Fabregas returning to Barcelona as manager? Is N'Golo Kante joining Fenerbahce? And could Real Madrid steal Enzo Fernandez from Chelsea? All this and much more in today's episode. If this hits 50 likes, we'll bring you regular transfer news. 5 massive stories. Let's dive in. Cesc Fabregas could be returning to Barcelona as manager, and this is very real. Barcelona holds Cesc Fabregas in high regard and have him on their short list of potential managers to succeed Hansi Flick when the German eventually leaves. They appreciate Cesc's playing style at Como, his trust in youth players, and of course his past as a culé. For Barcelona fans, this would be a dream appointment, a club legend coming back to lead the next generation. Think about what Cesc brings. He understands Barcelona's DNA better than almost anyone. He came through La Masia, he knows the philosophy, and he's proven at Como that he can develop young talent and play attractive football. Barcelona needs someone who respects their identity, and Cesc fits that perfectly. But here's the question, is he ready for a job this big? Managing Como is one thing. Managing Barcelona, with all the pressure, politics, and expectations, that's a completely different challenge. What do you think? Should Barcelona take the risk on Cesc or go for a more experienced manager? Drop your answer in the comments. Marcus Rashford has no plans to return to Manchester United, and he's made that very clear. According to the Mirror, when Rashford's loan ends at Barcelona this summer, he won't be going back to Old Trafford. Barcelona hold a €30 million option to sign him permanently, and Rashford is keen to have his future settled ahead of the 2026 World Cup. He's already told Barcelona he wants to remain at Camp Nou. Here's where it gets interesting. If Barcelona don't activate that option, Rashford would rather join another club than return to Manchester United. Even if Michael Carrick is appointed United head coach and tries to convince him to stay, Rashford's mind is made up. He's done with Old Trafford. This tells you everything about how Rashford's relationship with United is broken down. He left on loan to rebuild his career, and now he's thriving in Spain. Going back to the club that sidelined him? That's not happening. Honestly, can you blame him? He's happy at Barcelona, playing well, and doesn't want to go backwards. What would you do in his position? Comment below. Real Madrid are monitoring Enzo Fernandez, and this could become very serious very quickly. According to Caught Offside, Madrid are keeping tabs on the Chelsea midfielder ahead of the summer window. He's viewed as a potential option should there be major departures from the squad. Madrid's internal discussions are understood to be linked to the long-term situation of Jude Bellingham. While no exit is being planned for Bellingham, the club can't ignore the scenario. If Bellingham does leave, Fernandez is seen as a profile capable of stepping into a leadership role at the Bernabeu. He's a World Cup winner, he's proven in the Premier League, and he has the technical ability Madrid demand. For Chelsea, this would be a disaster. They paid over £100 million for Fernandez, and losing him to Madrid would be a massive blow. But if Madrid come calling with a serious offer, it's going to be very difficult to say no. This one's worth watching closely. N'Golo Kante to Fenerbahce, here we go. This is confirmed. According to Fabrizio Romano, the contract is signed until June 2028 after Kante terminated his deal with Al Ittihad. Fenerbahce and Al Ittihad received the green light from FIFA after some issues with documents, and now it's official. The key detail here, Kante only wanted Fenerbahce. No other club was in the conversation. This is a massive signing for Fenerbahce. Kante is a World Cup winner, a Premier League legend, and one of the best midfielders of his generation. Yes, he's 35 years old, but his work rate and football intelligence are still elite. He'll bring experience, leadership, and winning mentality to the Turkish league. For Kante, this is about getting back to competitive European football. Al Ittihad wasn't working out, and he wanted a fresh start somewhere he could enjoy his football again. Fenerbahce offered that, and he said yes immediately. Turkish fans are about to see a legend in action. Arsenal remain interested in Sandro Tonali, and Mikel Arteta is a huge admirer. According to The Sun, the Arsenal are monitoring the Newcastle United midfielder closely. Arteta is keen to partner Tonali with Declan Rice in Arsenal's midfield, and they view him as an upgrade on Martin Odegaard. Arsenal were alerted to a possible move on deadline day, but it went nowhere at the time. Tonali is exactly the kind of player Arsenal need: defensively solid, technically gifted, and capable of controlling games from deep positions. Pairing him with Rice would give Arsenal one of the most dominant midfield partnerships in the Premier League. For Newcastle, losing Tonali would be a huge setback, especially after waiting through his suspension. But if Arsenal come in with a massive offer this summer, Newcastle might have to consider it. This one could develop quickly.